Everybody, Dr. J here. Happy Monday. Listen, you guys, I hope you had a great weekend. Hope you did everything you wanted to do. If you live on the East Coast, it has been cold in certain areas. Man, but I'm not going to complain because I heard New York and some other places, Pennsylvania, got snow. We just got mad cold here. So, I ain't going to complain too much. I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that one. But anyway, good morning to you all. Every day I come on and I do life coaching. Today we're going to do a life coaching session on going back. Like, why? Why? So let's talk about it. Oh, before I do that, thanks again for sharing my videos. Gloria Green, thank you so much, sister. High five. Thank you all for sharing my videos. Remember, you always empower and inspire somebody else when you share the videos. So thank you so much. So today, I wanted to talk about going back. Like, I've done it, and it's a learning process. And so we want to talk about going back. Why do you go back to things that no longer serve you? Why do we go back to relationships or back to people or situations where we know that they're no good for us? And one of the reasons we do it is because it's familiar. And fear will keep you from moving forward. Have you ever heard that before? Fear will keep you from moving forward. And so when we become fearful, we retreat back to what's familiar, even though we know it's not good for us, but that's just the way it works. That's just who we are, and I'm saying we, because I've done it too. We revert back and we know that this person is not good for us, or we know that this is not a good situation to be in, or we know that these are the surroundings we shouldn't be a part of, but we go and do it because it's familiar. So today I want to talk to you and I want to help you to get out of that space. It took me a minute, but y'all, let me tell you, when I got out of that space, I was on and popping, okay? It will never happen again. One of the things that's hard for us to do when we're in situations and we know we're not supposed to be in it is that it's hard because, we're already feeling the loss. We're already feeling the separation. And it's not a good feeling. It doesn't feel good. Mentally, physically, it just doesn't feel good. And so we know we need to let go, but we don't want to feel that loss. We don't want to feel that pain. But I'm here to tell you today that you have to allow yourself to feel the loss. You have to allow yourself to feel the pain, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to get to your next level in this situation. You have to allow yourself to feel the pain. You have to allow yourself to grieve and cry and kick and scream and whatever else you need to do, maybe bang on a wall. You have to allow yourself to do that. Not be afraid. Allow yourself to grieve and let go. Acknowledge it. Understand that this, this situation, this person is not good for you. It's no longer good for you. And you have to let go. There's no question. There's no thinking about it. You have to let go. Also, we sometimes start reminiscing. We start thinking about, now we won't think about the bad things that happened in the relationship or what made us feel bad. We start reminiscing on those, those old songs and conversations we had and where we hung out at. We start reminiscing, and that starts taking us back to where we were. And wanting that longing, now we're longing for trying to work this out. There has to be a way to work this out, Dr. Lady J. It has to be a way that we can work this out. I'm here to tell you that it probably won't work, okay? Stop being in daydream land and come into the present. Remember, I always talk about being in the moment, okay? Bring yourself back to the moment and think about the good, but also think about those things that's brought you here where you're saying this is no longer healthy for me emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. It's no longer good for me because it's not allowing me to be who I am. And so Be present in the moment. Stop reminiscing. It's over. It's over. It's over. Okay? Stop reminiscing. It's time to move on. And what I want you to do also is make sure that you forgive yourself, because a lot of times in these situations we start feeling bad and we start beating up on ourselves. I remember going through my time of healing and I was just like, why am I doing this? How did I keep doing it? And it was just why, me. And you have to understand that these things happen. You forgive yourself, everybody, and you move on. You pick up and you start moving on. And you begin to understand that I got it this time and it will never happen to me again. I'm going to pick myself up. I'm going to embrace this journey and I am going to move on. It's not easy. I will never sit here and tell you that it's an easy thing to do. But what I will tell you is once you get over this hurdle, once you go through the journey, you will have peace and happiness that you have never felt before in your life. And that alone will keep you from going back to the madness that you're trying to walk away from. Now, sometimes, and I have to say this, sometimes when people are going through these situations, they're trying to let go one vice or one situation or person, and they pick up another vice: alcohol, drugs, eating, being promiscuous. You start doing other things. I need you to be present in the moment, focused solely on you, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, your emotional health. I need you to be in the moment. Don't drift off to anything else. Remember, this is about you. This is about your mental well-being. Mental health is real in this world, and we don't talk about it enough. And sometimes when people don't know how to handle one situation, they mask it and they start picking up something else to make them feel good. I need you to understand that as you're going through this process of letting go, it's going to hurt. It ain't going to feel good. You're going to question yourself 1,000,001 times. And then all of a sudden, it's going to start to make sense as you keep going through it, as you keep pressing through. It's going to start to make sense. And you're going to realize that this person or this situation that you've placed yourself in, or these people that you keep hanging around with, or you keep letting them back into your life, you're going to realize they're not good for you. They're not bringing anything positive into your life. And if you have people in your life, especially partners, who are only depositing toxicity, you have to ask yourself, why do I keep going back? I had to ask myself that. Why do you stay here? Why do you keep going back? And as I said, sometimes it's fear that grips you. Sometimes it's the unknown. You don't know what's going to happen if you walk away. There's so many factors involved. But here I go. I got to get up on my soapbox. I need you to reach out to a therapist, a counselor, any type of mental health facility to help you through the process. This is really important. This is what's going to help you to move on and to move away from these things that you keep going back to. I did it and I'm still doing it. And it works. And then if you need a life coach to kind of guide you along the way, that would be great too. Bottom line is, do what's best for you. Because if you're no good to yourself, you're not going to be any good for anybody else. If you don't love on yourself, other people are not going to love on you. We teach people how to treat us by the way we treat ourselves. So this is what I want to leave you with today. Please step out Get yourself some help if you find yourself in this situation, and especially if you're in a situation that is, I want to say dangerous. Do I want to use the word dangerous? Yeah, I'll use that word. Dangerous. You know, you don't feel safe. I'll say that. You don't feel safe. You need to get out. I don't care if the church is telling you to stay, if the pastor's telling you to stay. If you don't feel safe, it's time to move on. If you don't feel good every day, when you wake up in these relationships or when you're in these situations with friends and family, if it's not making you feel good, why are you still holding on? It's okay to let go. It really is. It's okay to let go. And everybody who's supposed to be in your life will be there. But you have to work on you first. Stop trying to water dead plants. It's not coming back to life. All right, so my name is Dr. Lady J. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today we were talking about why. Why did we go back? Why? You know, that's the question of the day. But I hope that you get some help. Shout out to the people who have contacted me and said, Dr. J, I am now going to therapy. I've made my appointment. Y'all, I can't make this up. I am so excited for everybody who is doing that. You listen, that's the greatest gift that you can give to yourself, and there's nothing wrong with going to therapy. It's a wonderful thing and the best gift, like I said, the best gift ever. You want to give yourself a Christmas gift? Go to therapy, okay? Go to therapy. All right, my name is Dr. Lady J. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Again, please make sure that you share the video so that you can empower and inspire somebody else. Give somebody a smile today because they might not have one. Everybody have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.